Okay, so we're just going to continue on there with our perpendicular distance from the point to the line. Okay, so find the value of k if the distance from this point, 3 comma k, to the line 3x minus 4y plus 7 equals 0 is 6 units and k is less than 0. So what I have here is my line 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 and a point 3 comma k. So I know that the perpendicular distance from the point to the line, I'm told that is 6. So I'm going to use my formula the same as I was yesterday, except for this time I know the answer is 6 and I'm looking for k. So it's like I'm working backwards. Okay, so we label there as normal x1, y1, a, b and c. Get your formula from page 19. ax1 plus by1 plus c, and that's the modulus, all over square root of a squared plus b squared. Okay, so when I fill into that, I know that I will get 6 as my answer. Okay, so I have the modulus of a is 3, x1 is also 3, I have a minus 4 by k and a plus 7, modulus all over the square root of 3 squared plus negative 4 to be squared, and that's equal to 6. Okay, because I'm told that in the question. Work that out. So that'll be 9 minus 4k plus 7 all over 3 squared is 9 and 16. That gives me the square root of 25. So I have 16 minus 4k all over, so that's just going to be 5, is equal to 6. Okay, so when we get to that point then, you can just cross multiply. So I have the modulus of 16 minus 4k is equal to 5 6s are 30. Okay, so I need to solve this modulus equation now. So I'm just going to write it up here. So I have the modulus of 16 minus 4k is equal to 30. Okay, so what modulus means is that it's the distance. So we take the positive number. But actually there's two possibilities here. So if the distance is 30, it could be 30 units to the left, which are all my negative numbers, or 30 units to the right, which are all my positive numbers. So I have two possibilities here. So I could have 16 minus 4k is equal to plus 30, or 16 minus 4k is equal to minus 30. Your two possibilities. So I have minus 4k is equal to 30, take 16, minus 4k is equal to 14. So I subtract those, so I get k is equal to 14 over minus 4. So k is equal to minus 3.5. So that's one of the answers. Solve the other one. Minus 4k is equal to minus 30 minus 16. Minus 4k is equal to minus 46. So k is equal to, so it's going to be minus 46 over minus 4 is equal to 11.5. Okay, so you have your two values there. However, go back and look at the question. It says here k is less than 0. So let me check my two answers there. So this one is less than 0, so that's fine. How about this one? No, so I reject that one and accept this one. Okay, so that's the first example. On to the next one. Example 2, investigate whether the points 5 comma minus 2 and 3 comma minus 3 lie on the same side of the line 5x minus 4y minus 30 equals 0. Okay, so what I'm saying there, right, say this is your line 5x minus 4y minus 30 equals 0. So I have three different possibilities. These 2 points, they could both be over here on the left. They could both be over here on the right. Or you could have one on either side. Now, the way that I can tell if they're on the same side or not is I get the distance to the line from both of them. So the distance from here to the line, if you're coming from the left, it would be negative. If you're coming from the right, it would be positive. So these are both going to be positive. These are going to go to be negative. This one is going to be negative and positive. Okay, so if they have the same sign, if they're both negative, they're on the same side of the line. If they're both positive, they're on the same side of the line. If you have one negative and one positive, you're on opposite sides of the line. So for this question, you don't include the modulus. Why not? Because I need to check if they're positive or negative. Okay, so we'll just go through an example there. The first one, I have 5 and a -2. So I'm just going to do my formula as normal, just leave out just the modulus signs just for these questions if you're checking if they're on the same sides or different sides. Label x1, y1, a, b and c. Subbing in, so I have 5 goes with 5 and -4 goes with a -2 and -30 all over the square root of 5 squared plus -4 to be squared equals. So I'm going to just work that on the calculator. So 5 with a 5 -4 with a -2 and a -30. So I get 3 up here. And below I'm going to get 5 squared and 4 squared, which is root 41. So we can see that that is positive. Okay, it's positive. So let's check out the other one. Label x1, y1, a, b and c. So filling in, then I have 5 goes with 3 and -4 goes with -3 and a -30 all over square root of a squared, which is 5 squared, and -4 to be squared. So top line is 5 with a 3, -4 goes with a -3, -30 equals. So I get -3 up here over root 41. So that is negative. So one positive, one negative. What can we say? Therefore, the points 5, -2 and 3, -3 lie on opposite sides of the line 5x - 4y - 30 equals 0. Okay, so you don't have to worry about modulus for those questions. All you're checking is, am I both negative, same side, both positive, same side of the line, one of each, you're on different sides of the line. Okay, so you just work out one positive, that one was negative, and make your conclusion at the end there. Okay, so I have 2 pages left. So this is example number 3. Okay, so calculate the perpendicular distance from this point to this line. And I just went ahead and did that one, lads, because you'll be fine with those. It's just a straightforward subbing into my formula, and I got 3 units. Okay, so that'll be no bother to you. The next one. So the point -1 - 5, which was that one, is equidistant. So we said that meant the same distance from this line, which was the one we had above, and this line here, where k is not equal to -2. Find the value of k. Okay, so what we're saying basically is that I know, so here are my 2 lines. So they are parallel to each other. How do I know that they're parallel to each other? Because they have the same slope. Okay, they have the same slope. So what's the slope of that one? Minus the x over the y, which is 3/4. What is the slope of this one? Minus the x over the y, which is 3/4 as well. So they're 2 parallel lines. And -1 - 5 is equidistant from the 2 of them. So that's probably in there. 3 units from that one. And also, if it's equidistant, it's going to be 3 units from that one. So what I'm going to do is do my formula out, and I can put my answer equal to 3. Okay, I can put my answer equal to 3. Okay, off we go. So whatever I work out, it's going to be equal to 3. So off we go, subbing in. So I have 3 goes with a -1, -4 goes with a -5 plus k all over the square root of a squared plus b squared. And that's going to be equal to 3. Working that out, so that's -3 plus 20 plus k all over 3 squared is 9 and 16 gives me root 25 is equal to 3. So what do I have here? So I have 17 plus k over 5 is equal to 3. So we cross multiply. So I have 17 plus k is equal to 15. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up here now to solve it. So I have 17 plus k is equal to 15. So remember we said modulus is we take the positive, but you have two options. It could be the plus answer or the minus answer. So it could be 17 plus k is equal to 15, or 17 plus k is equal to minus 15. Okay, because modulus is distance. It means we take the positive even if we get a negative answer. So to the left it's negative, to the right it's positive.